Hey, welcome back. If you found this video first, go watch part 1 of this 2-part blood pressure series after this video, of course. In part 1, I showed you the plants that you can use and you can grow in your backyard that's going to help bring down your blood pressure naturally. Today, we're going to talk about the physical side, what you can do to your body every single day to help support healthy blood pressure numbers. Now, before we get into it, I have to say this. I am not a doctor, disclaimer, of course. Nothing in this video is medical advice. If you are on blood pressure medication right now, don't stop taking it without talking to your doctor first. What I'm sharing with you today is based on my 12 years as a certified personal trainer and 4 years as a certified athletic trainer. I spent a combined 16 years working with real people in physical health, and I've been studying so much material within the last 25 years that I'm not giving you nothing I just read off a website last week. These are things that I applied to real people, to myself, to my family, and I have studied now, 25 years. Let's get into it. All right, so first up, it might surprise you a little bit, maybe not, but it's just simply walking. It's not running, it's not doing HIIT training, it's just walking. That's it. And this is why it matters in terms of your blood pressure. So it's something called Zone 2 cardio. Zone 2 cardio, it just means that you're moving at a pace where you can still hold a conversation. You're breathing harder than you normally would, but you're not like gasping for air. And that's the zone where your heart and your blood vessels, they get the most benefit for the least amount of stress that you're putting on your body. When you do intense exercise, your blood pressure, it actually goes up. And that's during any workout. So that's normal for all of us. But when you do Zone 2 cardio consistently, what happens is over time, your blood vessels, they get more flexible. Think of it as like a garden hose. If a hose is stiff and old, water has to push through with a lot of force. If a hose is soft, flexible, water flows through easily. And that's what Zone 2 cardio, it does for your arteries over time. So slow, controlled breathing, it activates what is called your parasympathetic nervous system. That is your rest and digest mode. When this kicks in, your heart rate, slows down, your blood vessels relax, and your blood pressure, it drops. Now, let me give you 2 techniques that I actually use. One is called box breathing. 4 counts in, hold for 4 counts. 4 counts out, hold for 4 counts. That is 1 box breath. Do that for about 5 minutes and you will feel the shift. This is the same technique used by Navy SEALs to stay calm under pressure. If it works in combat, it's going to work in your office. The second is called the 4-7-8 method. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, breathe out for 8 counts. The long exhale is the key. That long out breath is what triggers your nervous system to shift gears. Do either one of these for 5 to 10 minutes a day, every morning if you can. And clinical research have shown that this type of slow breath, it can actually lower your systolic blood pressure by 5 or 10 points over time when done consistently. 5 to 10 minutes a day, every day, that's just the investment that you have to make. So many of us, we have so many different meditation apps that we're using. And I'm bringing that to my membership hub for all my members, where we can just log in, press play, and we can just get this therapeutic breath work in and just relax. And if you want to check out my membership hub, a place where you can learn how to grow your groceries with garden tools that actually help you get that, you can get healthy and fit with training plans, and you're going to have a whole community of like-minded, positive people who all just want to stay healthy and grow food. The link is in the description. 7-day free trial. Come check us out. All right, so back when I was a personal trainer and I used to have clients come in and their main concern was their blood pressure. They wanted to get that under control. They might have had some type of mobility issues and we couldn't do that much physical work. What I switched to was called isometric training. And you might have heard of this before, but not in the context of blood pressure. So isometric training means you're just holding a position. Your muscles are working, but nothing is moving. Think of it like pushing up against a wall. The wall's not moving, you're not moving, but your muscles, they're still firing. 2 specific ones that have really good research behind them for blood pressure for specific is wall sits. You know what a wall sit is. That's where you're sitting with your knees bent at 90 degrees. You're sitting like you have an invisible chair. Most people, they can't last 60 seconds at first, but when you start, it's fine if you 10 seconds, 20 seconds, work your way up to 30 seconds, then finally work your way up to a minute over time. And you can even go longer than that if you can, and you can start incorporating some weights in. Hand grip training. This is one that is almost too simple. You squeeze something like a stress ball or grip trainers as hard as you can for about 2 minutes straight. Rest 2 minutes and repeat this 4 or 5 times. And there's been studies out of the British Journal of Sports Medicine that showed isometric hand trip training reduces systolic blood pressure for about 8 points on average, just by squeezing something. That is significant. Here's why that works. When you hold an isometric contraction, blood flow to that muscle, it gets restricted briefly. When you release, blood rushes back in. That cycle over time, it helps train your blood vessels to be more responsive and flexible. Same idea as walking, but in a different way. And these are not hard exercises. You do not need a gym. You do not need equipment, a wall, and something to squeeze, and that's it. Now, for my clients, I told you guys, that used to have those mobility issues. I used to help them maintain their health, their blood pressure, and their weight using isometric training like this, like I just showed you guys, and nutrition techniques that I shared in part 1 of this blood pressure series. So go watch that if you haven't watched it yet. And this is where it gets people either very excited or very nervous. And I'm talking about cold exposure. Now, I'm not telling you to go jump in a frozen lake. I'm talking about something way more practical. Just cold showers, just taking a cold shower. And here's what happens when your body hits that cold water. Your blood vessels, they constrict, they tighten up fast. Then when you get out and warm up, they dilute, they open back up. Over that repeated cycle, tightening, opening, tightening, open your vascular system, your blood vessels, they get better at regulating themselves. Better regulation means lower resting blood pressure. Cold exposure, when done regularly, it actually lowers your cortisol level over time. And cortisol, which is your main stress hormone, is directly connected to elevated blood pressure. So you're kind of getting like a 2-for-1 here. Now, here's how I recommend starting. If you've just never done this before and you're like, I don't want to go into no cold, just in your shower cold. That's it. That is it. So you start your shower, a normal shower, at the very end, turn it cold for about 30 seconds, as cold as your shower can take. Now you do that for a week, and then you go up to 60 seconds and you just build up from there. Now, I'm in Florida, I'm in Central Florida, so our cold water, even in the shower, is not exactly Arctic cold, especially in the summertime, but it's cold enough to trigger the response, and it still works, and it's gonna work for you too. One caution here, if you have any type of serious heart conditions, talk to your doctor before doing any type of cold exposure. That initial spike, that initial cold shock, it can spike your heart rate. So for most healthy people, it should be fine, but just talk to your doctor about it before you do anything like that. So you can find different ice baths. They have like those portable ones that you can get online. I've had 2 of those before, and they really didn't work too well for me here in my part of Central Florida, because even when I threw ice in there and I had water jugs filled, it was only a matter of time before that water, it was just way too warm. Not bath water warm, but it just didn't have that initial effect, and it's costly. Filling that thing up with so much water when I could be using that water when we're in drought periods to put on my plants. So it was a little costly, and I just could not get it cold enough. I can't have it indoors. I don't have no space for it indoors, so I have to have it outdoors. And even in the shade, it just did not get cold enough. So if you're thinking about going out to get one of those portable ice baths, just be mindful of your part of the country where you're living at, because it might be a little warm for you to bring it outside, unless you don't have if you have an automatic ice maker, then you should be fine. But if you just have a refrigerator making some ice, you're probably not gonna have enough. Another thing that you could use that we used to use back in my football playing days is big garbage cans. Those actually probably work better and cheaper. So just throwing that out there. So you get yourself a big garbage can, you can fill that with water, ice, put the lid on it, and you can sit in there. The trick is, if you want to get that cold exposure, you want to submerge your body. So you're not just dipping a toe in or dipping, up to your legs. You really want to submerge your entire body with that. So get yourself a nice big garbage can, cheaper, fill it with some water, and you should be fine there. One, I think it gets overlooked a lot more than the other things that I have on this list so far, and this is sleep. Not just sleep, but your sleep quality. And this is the reality of it. Your body, it does most of its repair. All the work that you accumulate during the day and the stress, it repairs at night. Your blood pressure naturally drops during deep sleep, and that is called nocturnal dipping, and it's supposed to happen. If it does not happen, your blood pressure stays elevated all night, and your heart, just think about it, your heart never really gets any type of a break. So people who consistently sleep less than 6 hours a night have significantly higher rates of high blood pressure. And that's not an opinion, that is just data right there. So, but it's not just about how many hours you're getting to sleep, it's the quality of those hours. Now I wear, my smartwatch, my Garmin watch that help me track that and monitor that, because you can start to see that the quality of those hours and your blood pressure, they go hand to hand. Your sleep position, the left side actually takes pressure off your heart. When you're sleeping on your back and you're snoring, that could be a sign of sleep apnea. And sleep apnea is one of the most common hidden causes of high blood pressure. So if you snore heavily and your blood pressure constantly stays high, no matter what you do, you probably want to go out and get tested. Another thing that we all know by now, screen time before bed, that blue light from your phone, it suppresses melatonin. Melatonin is what helps you get that deep sleep. Less deep sleep means your blood pressure does not dip the way it should. Try cutting your screen time 30 to 60 minutes before bed, and I know that's hard, but it helps. Room temperature. Cooler rooms around 65 to 68 degrees, they promote deeper sleep. Your body temperature naturally drops when you sleep deeply like that. A cool room supports that. So 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep is not just a luxury, it's great for your blood pressure, and it's a medical necessity. So try to improve your sleep. All right, so we're at the last one, and this last one is very, very important, and that is stress and your cortisol. Now, in my opinion, this is the root cause of most blood pressure problems that people aren't addressing enough. Your grandma used to say it all the time, you're raising my pressure. Stress, specifically chronic stress, is what does it to your cortisol levels. Now, I touched on cortisol a little bit about cold exposure, but let me go a little bit deeper here for you. Cortisol is not bad, it's a hormone. You need it, it wakes you up in the morning, it helps you respond to all those challenges throughout the day. The problem is when it stays elevated all day, every day, because we all have crazy busy lives, and it never lets up, it never slows down for us, never comes back down. When your cortisol stays high, your body holds on to sodium. Sodium holds on to water. More water in your bloodstream means more pressure on your vessels. And that's basically high blood pressure at its most basic level right there. So managing stress is not just a mental health issue, it's a physical health issue with a direct line to your heart. So here are the practical things that will actually work that I have used myself, and I'm sure you have used many of these. So it's been multiple studies that have shown spending time outdoors near trees and plants in your garden actually lowers your cortisol levels measurably. Now, I work in my garden just about every single day, and that's not an accident. It's like medicine for me. Remember when we talked about this more in series 1 of this, we talked about being outdoors. Also, physical movement. We already talked about walking, but any movement that you do helps regulate your cortisol. The key word is movement that you enjoy. So move in ways that make you feel good. Like, do you like to dance? Well, dance, go dancing. Do you like skating? Go skating. Do you got kids or grandkids? Go outside, go to the park, play with them, play some tag with them. It's all the same. It's movement. Movement is critical for us all. We are all built to be active and to move around. Another thing is social connection. Isolation raises cortisol meaningful. Conversation and community, it actually helps lower it. This is the reason why I created the GrowFit Florida Community Hub, because I get it. It's so serious. I wanted a place where we all can actually come together and speak and talk to each other, because community is helpful. Journal and praying, like just praying helps. Journaling every day, just putting things on paper, getting your thoughts out your head and putting it on paper. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Those are all things that help. Another one is, this one right here, like, I can't say enough. Limit your time watching the news. Do not watch the news as much as you're doing if you're doing it, because you talk about stress, that's going to raise your blood pressure up here. Every single day is something crazy going on in the news. It's getting crazier every single day. And if you're tracking that, if you're following that, and if you're someone that's always watching the news, you're probably living on level 10. So I would limit your time watching the news, especially don't watch nothing, this crazy news that we have nowadays right before you go to bed. So let's bring this together now. We have 6 physical things that are proven to help lower your blood pressure naturally. Keyword naturally. Walking in zone 2, controlled breathing, isometric exercises, cold exposure, quality sleep, and managing your stress, your daily cortisol levels. So none of that costs money. None of these require a gym membership. What they require is consistency. So doing them regularly over time is where you're going to start to see those real life results. Now, if you want to go any deeper into this, I have built something truly, truly special for this community, and I am really proud of it. And it is called the Southern Growers Members Hub. And inside that, I have exclusive videos that I go deeper than anything I'll put on YouTube. And I have courses, I have my garden tool list, and I have my favorite tea recipes in there for you too, including one that goes hand in hand with everything we talked about today. Actually, it's about 4 of them that goes hand in hand with everything we're talking about today. So the link is in the description to join below. Come into the community. It is a solid community that keeps growing and growing. So we'd love to have you in there. And if this video helps you, hit that like button. Tell YouTube this is the content worth sharing, and help as many people as you can who need it. So drop a comment below. Tell me which one of these 6 things are you going to start doing this week, or you're already doing. And if you haven't watched part 1 of this series, the natural things outside that you can plant and use, and the herbs, go watch that. Go watch that one. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. I truly hope that this video helped you. I hope that this shed a light. And even if you just got one idea from this video, it was worth my time making it. So I truly, 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 truly hope you guys all have a great evening, great day. Go outside and grow something. Go outside and take a walk. Enjoy your time. Thank you guys for watching. And until the next video, God bless.